All right, we're back for episode 24. This is doing 3 in a row for me, so if you're making comments on the previous videos and I'm not responding yet in the videos themselves, it's because I'm kind of doing these back to back. I'm trying to get a few recorded because I know at the end of the month I'm going to be away to help my daughter move into an apartment. She's moving back for her sophomore year of college. So I'm trying to work ahead a little bit. And plus, I got some feedback from the poll that you prefer. Well, I haven't got a whole lot of feedback. So if you haven't responded to that poll, take a look at that and let me know if you want longer content video. But the first votes were for about an hour, makes sense for these episodes. So I'm trying to stick to that with the recordings for today. So for episode 24, I'm going to continue looking for igloos. We went to the polar region, avoided the bears. We found the village that we've been to before, and I slept there. I'm going to look around a little bit more. I did a little bit of research on the igloos, and there's like 3 different like snowy regions that we can look in. So I'm wanting to look a little bit more before we give up and we go back. We're going to continue getting up to level 30, enchant a pick. We'll see what our next one is. If it looks really good, we'll go ahead and get a little bit more levels and go ahead and enchant a second pick. And then we're going to go back to the base and do some iron mining because I need to make a couple of anvils. So that's the goal there. So like I said, I'm doing these back to back. So if you put something in the comment where you're wanting to name one of the animals, I will be watching those. I'll respond to every reply and every comment. So please, if an animal hasn't been named yet, put something in there. But we named the horse Stalia, and thank goodness it survived the last episode. I was so worried that it died. The red cat survived, so the red cat needs a name. And let's see, we have an island base dog, the one that's next to my bed. That one needs a name, and then we have a couple of cats in the bamboo village that need names. Oh, and the woods dog that's with Ender. So yeah, a lot of things to name. Oh, and the copper golem. That one, yeah, I'm looking forward to a clever name for the copper golem. So let's get into the game. Let's see, get everything straight here. Yeah, we're still looking at the weaponsmith there. Got a couple of emeralds from him, and then ran out of enough coal to do another trade. So let's go ahead and get out of his place here. Yeah, we've definitely been here before. That's some of the same stuff that we put in the chest before. And we'll leave that in there. But I will go ahead. I need some more wood there. We'll go ahead and grab that. Was there anything I needed to craft? There was something I was going to craft earlier, and while we have a crafting bench nearby. What was it I was going to craft? I think it was more leashes. So yeah, I think I crafted those, so I think we're good. Yeah, I don't see anything else I would have been crafting, so I think that's what it was. Alright, let's head out. Which actually, I think that crafting table might be mine from a previous visit here. Alright, so yeah, let's take a quick look, see if anybody has anything interesting here. He's kind of trapped in there. Let's see. Yeah, nothing in there. I do kind of like those purple beds. Those look nice. I think I grabbed a blue bed from here the first time we came to the village. But this is a taiga. We want to move back to a snowy taiga. I do have my boat on me. Yep. Okay, so let's put the boat where it's handy. And let's head over and see if we can maybe find... Wow, I'm looking at that mountain ahead. That is a lot of area. Maybe we can find an igloo. Yeah, the reason why I want to find the igloo is there's kind of a tutorial for healing villagers if you go into one of those igloos, and I can show you more of that if we find one. So that's part of the reason why I'm looking, because the whole point of this series is to get all the advancements in the game. There's a lot of new ones that I've never done before, and a lot of them that I did years ago. So I was trying to remember those, researching things here and there, but trying not to get totally familiar with the game because I want there to be some surprises, some things to kind of relearn while I'm playing. But yeah, the Minecraft wiki is amazing. There's so much information on there. Alright, so we are in a snowy taiga. So I'm looking for a snow block kind of structure. Oh my goodness. I'm looking for that. Yeah, this, I swear I do not play in between sessions, but this is exactly what we're looking for. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go ahead and set our spawn here. Okay, I know under a blocks somewhere here, there is a way to go down. I just don't remember which carpet it was. Okay, and I feel like we need to not mess up their decorations, so let's put those back. Center? Nope. I'm gonna try every one of them before I get it. There it is. Okay, so this is really cool. I love that they have this in the game. So when you come in here, and let's go ahead and put that one down. That'll be a little welcome mat kind of thing. Actually, if it's gonna be a welcome mat, it should be there. And then if we want to be safe, let's go ahead and put a door on this little igloo. There we go. That's better. Okay. Alright, so I love that they put this into the game. You have redstone torches, which I don't know that I've seen those anywhere else in the game. But if you go down here, and it's a long way down. Wow, I didn't remember it being this far down. And hopefully everything's in here and it's all good. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so this is zombie villager. And here's a healthy villager. So it's saying we're going to turn that into that. So if you look in this chest, nope, not in this chest. Does this not have it? Well, there's another golden apple. We're going to hold on to that. And we'll hold on to that for maybe breeding animals as we find them. And we'll keep that in there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, so if we look in there, a splash potion of weakness. Okay, so yeah, we do need that golden apple. Okay, so you need the splash potion of weakness. We throw that at the villager, and then we give him a golden apple. The thing is, I'm not sure with the bars there if it does it splash through, and can I feed them? Do I need to get rid of one of the blocks there? Yeah. There we go. I think we're good with that. Okay, so we're going to throw that in there, and while he has the weakness effect on him, we feed him the apple. Hopefully I do this right. Okay, so he's got weakness. We see the particle effects, and then we give him the apple. Okay, it's working. We give it a little bit of time. And he's all twitchy. He's got all potion effects on him, which we do too. If I look at my inventory, we've got weakness on us as well. All right, here we go. And we should get the advancement. I can't believe I found an igloo that fast. That was just pure luck. Wow. Okay, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. Okay, is this gonna work? It's taking a long time. He's still got the effects on him. Alright, wait for it. Wait for it. I'm getting nervous with the skeleton sounds nearby. I didn't look around too closely. I was focused on curing the villager. Alright, come on. I didn't think it took this long. Wow. It's been a long time since I've cured a villager. Hopefully I did it right. I mean, the particle effects make me think I did it right, but hopefully we don't have to fight another igloo. Is he gonna get a cure? Oh, hopefully I did it right. Come on, you can do it. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. You can do it. You don't want to be a zombie. Come on, you can do it. Is there something else I missed? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. You still got the effects. Come on. You want to be like this guy. Fight the zombie plague. You can do it. Wow, I really don't remember it taking this long. I hope I did it right. He still got the effect. He had the weakness when I gave it to him. Come on. I don't want to look away. I'm transfixed. I have to look at him.
_KJ
Yes!
has reached the goal, zombie doctor.
Alright, we got it. I just felt like I did something wrong there. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to punch you. Okay. Well, now this is kind of weird. I've got 2 villagers in cages. I went from doctor to mad scientist, or I don't know. If I let you out, what happens? Let's let you free, because you're not gonna infect the other guy. You're both healed. Alright, so you're free. You're free. Oh, and you have found a profession already. Oh my goodness, that was quick. Okay, so for 7 emeralds, you will give me a leather tunic. Or for 6 leather, an emerald. But I guess you can't trade yet. It's marked. Oh, no. You're giving me a huge discount. So you will give me that for 1. Yeah, let's test that out. Yeah, oh, he's so thankful that I saved his life that he's giving me like a huge discount. So I can, do I have any? See, that'd be a really good opportunity if I had some leather. I don't know how long he offers that deal, but if I could find some cows nearby, that'd be a way to get some emeralds. Yeah, I don't really need a leather tunic. Thank you. We'll store those for later, and I'm gonna go see if I can find some cows real quick. Take advantage of that deal. And he's got water there. Oh, nice little cactus. Ooh, I need cactus. I need cactus. That's gonna be like a memory of this place. I'm gonna take the cactus, and we're gonna start a cactus farm with that one. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd the cactus go? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna take the cactus, and I'm gonna start a farm with that one. So we have that to remember. That's our cactus farm is started from the cactus of saving this leatherworking villager. Yeah, let's real quick. So I'm gonna go see if I can find. I like that table. I'm gonna have to remember how they made the table. Steps and a slab. That makes a nice table. Okay. Let's go. Oh, let's double check. Yeah, we'll keep that here. They can defend themselves, and they don't have any food. We'll leave them an egg and some zombie flesh. That seems wrong. Tell you what, we'll leave them some carrots. They don't need to eat just zombie flesh. He was just a zombie. That seems almost like cannibalistic, doesn't it? Alright, let's go see if we can find some cows real quick. I'm so glad the horse survived. I found that leather before. I was just thinking that's another way I can get leather, but yeah, I could not kill a horse at this point. That would be just horrible. I'm so glad that the cat and the horse survived last time. Oh, and it's still in the chat. Oh, look at that. Yeah, because I'm doing 3 episodes in one session kind of thing, taking little breaks in between. But yeah, that's when I got killed by the creeper because I stayed out at night too long. Well, how do I get out of chat now? There we go. All right, let's go outside and see if we can find something with leather. Well, see if we can find cows. I'm not gonna kill a horse. I think we've established that. That would be wrong. Alright. I don't have a map on me, do I? Okay, but I know where I found this place. I can't believe we found it that quickly. That was amazing. I mean, we're 15 minutes in and we've already cured a villager and gotten an advancement. And that took a long time for the golden apple to work. I thought it was much quicker than that. I think it's just you have to give them the apple quickly. Let's see. Where would we find cows? Would cows be in taigas? Looking around. Yeah, all I'm seeing so far is pigs. Yeah, I got to remember how I got here. Just following this water, but which path did I take? I'm pretty sure I stuck to this shore. I should leave a little trail behind. Yeah, we'll stick to this shore. I'll put 2 torches so I know I need to stay on this shore. Oh, that just broke. Some interesting silhouettes off in the distance. Oh, that's a polar bear. Careful. I don't see a baby, so he should be safe, but you never know. A little baby bear could be hiding. I mean, it is... Oh, a snow bunny. Cute. I haven't seen the snow bunnies yet this game. Oh, and the babies. Nice. Just want to get up here so I can look around a little bit, and then I think we'll head back. I don't know how long it's going to take to get the levels to enchant that pickaxe. Ah, but we got to see some bunnies. Nice. I'm going to hop around like a bunny. Seems the way to travel on snow. Gotta watch out for that lava over there. Okay, I'm not seeing any cows. I think we have to pass up on the deal to trade. This is all just snowy biomes. No cows. Yep, I think we should turn around, head back. But that was cool looking around. Alright, let's head back. And we'll keep bunny hopping. I like the crunch of the snow. Alright. That's a really tall mountain over there. Okay. What have we got over on that side? Anything low down over there? That's a crazy mountain. Is that trees? Yeah, I guess it's like really tall trees. Alright, let's keep some distance from the polar bears. We'll head back up this way. I'm going to be glad I put those torches down because I'm going to end up getting lost if I'm not careful. I did try to take a straight path this time. Oh, did you get hurt? Silly rabbit. What did you do that for? I don't know how to help you out of that. Well, you got down there. Find your way out. Very good, Hopper. You can do it. Alright, back on the ice. There's our torches. We need to go that way. And let's cut through here just in case there's something interesting in the forest. Besides all the piggies. I do like those pigs. That was a cool alternative skin for the pig, I guess. I don't think anything changes about the animals that have different temperature zones now. Well, I guess the chickens have different eggs, but I don't think the pigs have different pork. That doesn't seem like a thing. It would be cool if, you know, you go into one zone and you get bacon, you go to another one, you get ham, you go into the other one, you get pork chop. That'd be kind of cool. I would say Minecraft if you're listening, but yeah, no chance of that. Alright. We have found our way back over here. I still don't see any cows. And I don't know how long that villager deal lasts. I don't know if that's he's happy for life or he's happy for the first day or something. That was amazing finding that igloo that fast. Yeah, I just after the last episode I did a little quick research to see which zones igloos spawn in. And it was just like 3 different snowy biomes, so it's like, okay, we need to find a snowy taiga. And here it was. Alright, well, there's the village. That's where we started. We need to go east of that, get in the water. Ooh, I need to eat. Actually, no, let's go ahead and go with the mutton. There we go. And let's get blocks and stuff back down there just in case. And the boat, I'm going to need that. Okay. Yeah, and I guess we have the, what was that, iron bars. We still have those as a little souvenir from rescuing the villager as well. Alright. These are cool villages. I like the taiga villages. It has a lot of personality to it. That one's kind of floating there, isn't it? See if we can repair his house a little bit for him. Oh, repaired. Easy. Okay. Curious what's in there. Hey, we get rewarded with bread and wood. Yeah, might as well take a fern too. Yeah, I don't think we left the chest. I was thinking we left a crafting table in that room, but it looks like that comes standard in these. Nice. They get a little upgrade being in their fancy homes. And that's just awesome. I'm actually hoping, like I think I mentioned in a previous episode, that my wife's wanting to do like a little land of minis when we do the farm. So she's wanting like the little mini goats and sheep and mini cows. And one of the cows that we were looking at is the mini version of that kind of cow. I don't know about that kind of cow with all that fur or all that hair in South Carolina. It might be a little hot for that type of animal. So, not 100% on that plan, but I like the idea of it. And I'm pretty sure base is right up there. But yeah, I think that's right. Let's see. I was thinking that there was a broken. Well, I was thinking there was a broken portal that we went by when we tamed that dog. Maybe it's up here. Yeah, I think it's up here. I think we need to go more north. Because that was at the very southwest corner of the map. Yeah, we've been this way. Oh, no, that's the one that we went to before we found the village. Yeah. I don't think there was anything here we needed. But yeah, that was our death from not knowing how swimming works in the game. Alright, I'm gonna really wish I had a map on me. I'm going around in circles here. I think this is the way. Yeah, because when we came the other time, we kind of went to the right to go over there. So this is back towards the base. Yeah, I need to keep the maps on me. Alright. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's the first place where we hopped out. Yeah, I know for you, these come out every 24 hours, and there's a big gap. For me, this was only a couple of hours ago, and I'm like trying to remember. I'm getting old. 52. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, another advantage of doing the sugar cane with the torches like I do is it gives you a nice indicator of where home is. You're not going to see the Minecraft world spawn anything like that. Seems like I should light that up. It's just this little flat something, nothing out there. Yeah, it was an odd skeleton standing on the shore over there. Just checking to make sure I was seeing what I was seeing. Okay, let's come over here. We need to reset our spawn. There's our dogs. Hello, doggies.
Respawn point set.
Let's sleep real quick. Look there, zombie doctor. Alright, so yep, there's Ender. And there's our woods pup that needs a name. I think we're good here. I don't think there's anything I need out of there, really. Yeah, we can leave that there. Okay, let's go and get some more experience. And then we can enchant a pickaxe. And then hopefully go find a bunch of iron. Alright. After having that creeper follow me down that time, now I double check every time before I go down. But it's good to know that they're gonna hopefully die down there if they don't, if they don't see me and they don't path out of the water. Okay. Oh, there was one that fell. Okay. I was trying to figure out why I was hearing a zombie falling, but it was the XP farm. That was just way quicker than I expected for anything to be in the XP farm. Okay, so what our goal is, we're going to get Silk Touch on this one, and then we'll see what the next pick has. We already have a diamond pickaxe with Fortune, so having one with Silk Touch makes sense. And then if I can get a third one that's just like a really good Unbreaking, Efficiency 4, something like that, that's kind of what I'm shooting for. We're at 23, so hopefully this doesn't take too long. Those are still processing. What I'm doing here is taking the dried kelp, taking kelp, drying it, and then using that to make the dried kelp blocks, like that. Each one of those will cook 20 items for us. So just kind of restocking those and keeping that processing. Gives me something to do while I'm in here. There we go. We're collecting some spruce logs in here. I'll hold on to those. We'll add those there. And then, see, there we go. We got 20 blocks, and each of them doing 200. So that's like 400 items that we can cook, smelt. So it's just a pretty efficient way of doing it, and it gives me something to do while I'm waiting on these guys to fall down here. So I can come over here and hit them in the feet. Yeah, I love that dripstone. It's just a cool way of getting them weaker so that it's not a lot of hits to get the kill. Alright, 24. Yeah, in previous time I was kind of decorating up here, just putting glass up there. I can stand here and look up and watch the spawner. Yeah, wait and watch some zombie drops. Yeah, that's the problem with the spawner, is it's, I think, up to 40 seconds in between spawns. So, and until they clear the area, it's not going to respawn it. So if they get blocked up right there, they're not going to drop quickly. But, that's 4 zombies right there. So, and if we go up here, we can take a look. Yeah, there's the spawner. Yeah, I still need to explore the rest of the end stronghold. We haven't gone everywhere in here yet. Trying to stay within range so it keeps spawning. But yeah, there's a nice library right on the other side of the wall over there as well. So that's where we got the bookshelves for doing the enchanting stations. Made that a lot easier. Didn't have to kill a lot of cows. I was able to just get the bookshelves. And since I had the Silk Touch pick, I was able to just pick them up directly. Didn't have to use the planks to make new ones. Alright, let's go down. Go ahead and take care of this round. See if that gets us up to at least 25. Alright. Hit their feet. Oh, so close to 25. One more zombie would do it. I gotta wait for the one more zombie now. Something coming down? Oh, that's nice too. I didn't realize I could look up from the sword spot. Watch them come down. Alright, they're poofed. Here they come. How many was in that batch? Was it really just the one? Yeah, I guess it's like 1 to 4 that it spawns. Wow, this is a strong guy. But there's 25. Oh, and then that one hit too hard. He didn't make it. So occasionally we'll have one that we don't get any experience for because it falls just right. Takes too much damage. We had the first chicken jockey. So yeah, we finally got a feather and some raw chicken from that one. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this design. This is a nice way of doing it. I like this much better than doing the little bubble elevators to bring them up and then have them drop down the tube and then you like do the punch once they fall. This you actually get to watch. Well, hopefully the timing will be better when I say when you get to watch, but there it goes. It just created new ones. There's the baby one. Ooh, is that chainmail? I do have a looting sword, so let's see if we can lucky and get some chainmail. Nope, no chainmail. Well, I don't know. It will go in here. No chainmail. Only armor so far is a golden chest plate. How are things looking here? We need to add some more. I don't think we have enough to really add much there. Yeah, go ahead and make those into blocks. There we go. And we'll just go ahead and add those in there. And we'll add those there. Yeah, we're good with that. We don't need to do everything. Could make more glass though. Yeah, I think I'll switch to glass after those are done. Okay. 25 and a half. That seems like so many hits with a diamond sword. That is a strong zombie. Alright, 26. 4 more to go, and we can do our first enchantment. That's good. Yeah, I also like that since we're doing the smelting here, we're getting a little bit of experience whenever we take items out of here. So it gives us another way to make some experience. Yeah, we'll just put those there for now. Oh, and I had a bunch of coal here. I didn't realize I left so much coal behind. So let's put that stack of coal in here too. Okay. That one's got 3, 0. Alright, we'll go ahead and take it out. Let's see. Well, I'm hitting them so that they're not getting a full block anyway, but gotta take that out. Okay, and then that one's close as we can get it. Alright, let's see, we'll put that in here with our food. We'll put that in this one, it's our random items. Yeah, I'll put that one in there so I know that's our special one. Oh, I do need 1 piece of sand, but I'll be able to get sand. I live on an island. I can get 1 piece of sand. I'll need more once I get more cactus growing, but there we go, 26 and a half. I was just thinking that the spawner there, you have to be within, was it 16 blocks? Your feet have to be within 16 blocks. So I've been trying to stay within this space down here so that it keeps spawning. But I was thinking we could explore kind of within a radius of that. So, I mean, if we go up here, we're even with it. So we could continue going up like another 10 blocks, see if there's anything above us. Just to give us something to do. I'm gonna need more ladders. There we go. I've been trying to carry ladders with me. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, you're slower doing things on the ladder. So I think we went down 10 blocks when we made this, so if we go up about 10 blocks, we're still within the radius. I had 12 ladders, so I think it would be good if we use all the ladders and then head back behind us. And then so you can see, I'm gonna add a torch here. There we go. Make it so you can actually see what I'm doing. Oops, not digging with a sword. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, it's not encouraging that we're going to be in the actual end stronghold. Let's see what's over this way. Fortune here. I can go and get some more coal. Now the mobs will go ahead and start dying off if they get too many, like the mob crowding kind of thing. So we don't want to be gone too long, because then they'll go away. We don't get experience for them. But up to a certain point, they're just accumulating, waiting for us to go over there and hit their feet. Oh, I do hear... No, I hear bubbles. Okay, I thought it was lava. Alright, let's go back down and check to see how many zombies are waiting for us to hit their feet. Oh, listen to them. Oh, they're piled up. Very nice. Almost 28. Let's see if we need to clear anything out of inventory here. We'll get rid of half a stack there. We can add those in there. Let's check on our glass. Looks good. Okay, yeah, so that one had less, but they all should get processed. Put that there for now. No, we'll put another stack in here for now. Yeah, that'd be better. Okay, so what other things can we do to entertain ourselves while we're doing this? Let's see. I could set up something so we can fish in here, because then we would get fishing experience while we're doing... Yeah. I think all we would need is water to get this started. Let's see. What if I make a fishing area? Let's see. We'll put a torch there. Oh, no, that's stronghold blocks. I'm not hearing zombies. It seems way too quiet behind me, doesn't it? That was too long of a pause with no zombies dropping. Did something happen? I think they're bouncing around up there. There they go. They finally figured it out. Yeah, they're blocking it off so they can't fall. I don't know if there's a better way to do that, but yeah, they are getting stuck. And if they're all there, it's not going to respawn more. Oh, there's 28. Alright, going good. Almost there. What I'm thinking is making a little room off to the side so I can still stand pretty close to there, but make it to where I can have some water out that way. And I can just cast out into the water. Alright, we don't want to get too far. But yeah, that's definitely a stronghold over there. Let's see, do I want to make that any wider, or is that good? No, noisy drop. Oh, nope, that drops. We can't go that way. Where are we at? So I was curious. Yeah, I know they're not spawning. I went too far. Alright, so... Okay, I do remember coming over here and lighting those torches, because this was like a dead end. Okay, yeah, this was a little dead end. Okay. Well, there's an alternate way into this room then. That's kind of convenient. Of course, that also changes my plans for the design of what I was going to build here. So we'll take those two. And we'll put blocks there. Okay. That'll be our way back into the stronghold from our base. Then I don't have my fishing spot. Whoops. See if I can still make a fishing spot. Okay, okay, I'll eat your feet. You don't have to be all noisy. Alright, I'm getting closer. Almost to 29. I don't know if we're going to have a chance to do much mining in this one, as long as it's taking to get the levels. Okay, yeah, so trying to put water there, it's just not deep. So I think maybe over here. Let's move our map first. Let's see, what if we put our map over here on this wall? And that would be the bottom spot. There we go. Alright, good. And the little indicator popped back up. So it looks good. Okay. So now we have this space again. Let's see what we have. Yeah, sorry I stopped talking there, just doing this little mining thing. It's just like lava lamp, transfix, watching a metronome or something. You zone out. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go hit feed again. Alright, almost to 29. We're getting close. Okay, and then let's see if I can dig a block deep through here. Torch it up. We'll put a torch about there so the whole thing's lit. That seems well lit. I don't think we have a dark spot. Yeah, There we go, 29. All right, one more to go. Okay, so let's go ahead and put some blocks away. How's our glass doing? Is that all done? Yeah, don't get a whole lot of XP for that, but you do get something. Alright, and we'll put another one there. And there we go. I'll do that. We'll take 3 blocks with us. Put those back in the base so we have those for projects. Okay, now we need another water block. I think I can fix that easily enough with 1 piece of kelp. So if I do a block here, or a water source block right there, and I come over to, let's see, pretty sure I can put it on this one. Yeah. Oop. Oh, I grabbed it. Oh, no, I went up. I should have known better. But we can go right back down. Yeah, no, you get that urge to go down and then right back up and then right back down and right back up. Okay. Alright, zombies are good. Okay. So what I was saying is I can get rid of that one, add that, and let's see if I can pick it up. Okay, I picked it back up. Okay. So that should have put another source block there when I put that down. So I don't think we lost the source block at the bottom. I think it would work anyway, but I want to make sure it stays functional. Alright, looking good. Almost there. Any fun drops? No, but we do have 8 iron already. That's pretty nice. I mean, you could stay fed if you didn't want to eat the zombie flesh. I think they drop enough carrots and potatoes that you could hit feet for a long time. Yeah, that does seem too dark. I'm going to toss one on the wall. Okay, but the water bucket. Yeah. So I put a water bucket here, put a water bucket there. Now those are source blocks. Now I can just kind of extend that down. And now it's all source blocks. Yep. So now I think we have a fishing spot. Let's see. There we go. Almost there. Getting so close. Alright, and our luck of the sea. Let's give it a shot. So we're still in range. They're still spawning, dropping down. And we'll aim it out there. And let's see if we can fish. It would be better if it had sunlight all the way up, so we're not going to get the best loot, but we should still get experience, which is kind of the goal. And food. Like I was saying, you know, if you don't want to eat zombie flesh, if they don't drop enough potatoes and carrots, you can get some fish. It's hard waiting for the bubbles when you have that limited bit of water to see them coming. There they go. There go the bubbles. Hey, pufferfish. Yeah, should I do a brewing stand down here? We could do some brewing while we're waiting. We got all the glass. Got water now. I could bring a little bit of soul sand and some nether wart, and we could do some brewing here. There's the bubbles. One more and then we'll hit zombie feet. Yeah, they're piling up. They're not going to have the collision thing where they start disappearing yet. That's going to take a while before they get that many. Right. Waiting for the bubbles. Yeah, fishing like this doesn't seem like it would be the most entertaining for a viewer, so I'm probably not going to do this too much. But it is nice having it set up. It's some bonus experience, some other potential items. And if you're doing this yourself and you're looking for ideas for your game, this is something you can do while you're waiting on zombies to accumulate so you can get experience. There they go. Alright, another pufferfish. Alright, let's see if this gets me to 30. There we go. Nice. Okay, we need the lapis. Let's grab those. And then we will put those here, and our diamond pickaxe, and silk touch, and hopefully we get unbreaking and efficiency and all the good stuff. Let's see what we get. Okay, efficiency 3. It's not horrible. And it's better than our iron pickaxe that we were using, so we can keep that one as a backup. Yeah, very nice. And then we can always add things to it later once we get the animals. But now we're back to level 27. Let's try to get back up to 30. Let's see. No, if we try to get to 30, it's going to be the rest of the episode. Why don't we head back to base and we'll do a little bit of mining. Alright, let's toss these in here. Toss that in there. We'll put it. Well, actually, what we should do is check to see what our next one is while we're here. Do we have diamonds on us, or are they all in here? Hey, I don't want to take those out unless I know I don't have any here. Okay, yeah, I did use up the ones there. And that one. Okay, got all those there. Okay, so now what's our default pick? We don't have a normal pick. So yeah, I need to make another pick. Yeah, because now we have Silk Touch and Fortune, but we don't have a clear the level kind of... wow, yeah. Yeah, we used up our diamonds there, so we need to grab the diamonds out of the bag. 1, 2, 3. Make a pick. Alright, got our pick, and let's go ahead and make some. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, might as well hit it while we're here. Alright, 28. Alright, and we want to put the pick in there. What's our next one? Ooh, efficiency 3. Probably not going to do that one. Let's see, what would our next one be? Let's see, sword, book. Swords, just unbreaking, nothing fancy. Book, multi-shot. That sounds cool. I think that's a crossbow enchantment. I think that's something you put so you get multiple shots. That would be worth it. That'd be kind of cool. I still need to look up what density is. I'm not sure what that is. Multi-shot sounds fun. That might be our next one. And then we'll see if we get a better pick. But for now, let's head back to base and do some mining to wrap things up for this episode. We got everything we need. I think we're good. And we'll just use that one. It doesn't have the efficiency now. Actually, what else? What other options does it have? Yeah, I don't want to do a fortune 1. It seems like a waste. Trying to think of options to give us something good to mine iron when we get back to the base. Because right now it's just a plain diamond pickaxe. I'd like to have something with efficiency, or let's see, what if we make an iron pickaxe? What would our next iron pickaxe be? Yeah, what's our next iron pickaxe? Oh, efficiency. Okay, so that might be a good option. So we might stick around and make that one our... Because I'm looking for iron, so we'll be back above the deep slate for the most part. I think there might be some if we do it y equals 0, or we could do slightly above that, because I think that's the low end. I think the optimal for the iron is more around 10 or so. So we might want to dig a little bit higher anyway. So an iron pickaxe would be fine. All right, talking myself into it. We might be mining next episode. Let's go ahead and stick around. I've got 5 minutes to get a level and a half here. Yeah, I think we'll do it as long as it keeps working and they don't get blocked up before they drop. Yeah, we'll do one more cast over here while we let those accumulate. We'll do a little bit of fishing. Yeah, it's not saying you can look that way, so I could watch them and just listen for the chance to like pull in something with my fishing pole. Because I kind of wait for the audio cue anyway. Because if I watch the bubble, sometimes it's out of sync, or I'll anticipate and I'll pull it in too early. Yeah, I did that a few times on one of the previous episodes, so I definitely do that. Yeah, I almost did it then. I was watching the bubbles. Yeah, it seems a waste when I get zombie flesh from fishing when I'm right next to that. And the chest down right there that's full. Alright, we're doing good. I think I'm going to shoot for an hour for these episodes, but if I go an hour 15, hour 30, I'll try to keep them in that range. I'll shoot for an hour, and then I can give myself a buffer of I can go extra 30 minutes. That sound good? Let me know in the comments. I'm still trying to figure this out. So I'm thinking I'll shoot for an hour, max an hour and 30. So we'll probably average out about 75 minutes, which is what I was looking at. I was looking at Midlife Minecraft, which is kind of part of the inspiration for doing this is the success he got really quickly with his channel. This made me want to give it a try since I was already doing another YouTube channel at the time. But yeah, his episode, I think I mentioned in a previous episode, they're usually an hour to an hour and a half. So I think that's a good fair range for doing it. I mean, I'm a gamer, so I mean, I could go, seriously, I put 10 hours as an option in the poll. I could probably do that, but only on weekends. But I am working 4/10, so you know, weekends is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I could do some really long videos at some point. I think that would be more fun to do as a live stream, so that way I've got interaction for 10 hours. Doing a recording for 10 hours, well, first of all, that's a lot of storage space on my computer, and I'm not going to have that much. I'm going to have to get some external storage or something to expand it soon. But yeah, I think I would rather do that as a live stream. Once I can live stream again, hopefully that gets fixed. That is so disappointing that I made a mistake. I wasn't aware of the age verification thing. I enjoy the live streaming. It's just more fun having the interaction. But this is fun too. And especially if I get comments from everybody. So yeah, leave comments. Give me some interaction that way. Wow, those zombies are so noisy. Alright, there we go. Let's see what that gets us. Is that the whole level? Oh, maybe. Maybe. One left. There we go. Alright. So now we can enchant this one. Efficiency 4 and Unbreaking. Perfect. Okay, and then we have this one. What do we get with that one? Unbreaking 3. I don't know that I want to do that. Alright, let's check the other options real quick. Alright, and fish. And let's grab a book. And the sword. Okay, yeah, got that one. Ooh, piercing. I need to double check what that one gives me, but that sounds good. I think that's another crossbow. I think that's the one where you can shoot through multiple things. I think there's actually an advancement for that one. So that would probably be something good. And then a smite 4 sword. I think we're good with this sword for the most part, so we don't need a sword as much as we need being able to mine things. So I'm thinking the next one is this, and then we'll see if we get a better option for the pick. I would love to get mending on something, but I don't know that we're going to randomly get that. Okay, we're going to put that one there for testing next time we're here. Alright. So we'll take care of those, and let's head out. Let's go up. Love the bubble vaders. Ooh, and it's nighttime. We got to be careful. Oh, yep, spider waiting on us. There we go. You know what? It's nighttime. Let's light this up real quick. Let's just make this a little bit safer as I'm dodging around the skeletons. And I don't know, last time we slept, are we in the range that we could get phantoms as well? I really don't want to get too close to our doggies over there. Alright, let's go fight skellies. Oh, we're taking too much damage. Careful. Oh. Yep, I said I wasn't going to go near my doggies, so I'm going near my doggies. Ah!
Ferret_KJ was doomed to fall by skeleton.
Oh my goodness. Where did I don't even know where I fell. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we did our enchanting. Did I fall down this and I missed the ladder? Yeah, I did. All I would have had to do was scoot over half a block and I would not have died. Ugh. But that is the easiest corpse run ever. Yeah, that's an easy corpse run. Okay. Wow. Not what I expected to happen there. Okay. Let's get organized. Okay, this one was here. Wood was there. Tools here. Alright, enchanting. This one, sticks. Nope, I don't want those in there. I think that goes there. We'll go there. Food here. We'll put those in there. Okay. That's our new pick. That's that. Okay, there. Okay, where did I put the sticks? There we go. Oh, I moved the bag on top of the sticks, so I put them all in there. Okay, silk touch. Our shovel, axe, silk touch, and fortune. So let's put those there. This will go here. That goes there. This goes here. And we'll grab some bread. All right. Wow. Okay. Well, now let's carefully go back up into the night and hopefully I don't fall down any more holes. That's crazy. How did I fall in there? All right. Before I go out of here, though, there's a block right there now. I'm not going to fall into the hole. Doggies are still good. Let's sleep. Get rid of the mobs and the rain. And then we can go through the Nether portal. Alright. And it's sunny. They make some scary barks, don't they? Sound like he's getting shot. Okay. Well, not doing any enchanting at the moment. That was a whole lot of levels, but it's fine. We had already done our enchanting for the night, so it's okay. Alright, let's take a quick look out here. Scariness, yep, let's not stay there. And up. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could do a bubble vader. I wonder if you could. Could you do a bubble vader with lava and you just have to have the fire protection potion on you? Is that a thing? Can you do a bubble vader with lava? Alright, and then like always, gotta stop and admire the view. Alright, enough of that. Let's move on. Alright. Craziness. Craziness. Oh my goodness. Alright, now the long run to the hub and then off to the island. I am having so much fun with this. I fell to my death in a hole that I could have grabbed a ladder if I'd moved over half a block. But I just, yeah, wasn't thinking. Minecraft. That's the fun of it. You're never going to be perfect at this game. And all your mistakes just make it more interesting. Alright. Here we go. Head to the island and we will do a little bit of mining. Let's see, I'm about an hour and... Oh, we need to take the bee through the portal with us. I forgot about the bee. We found this bee last time that had gone through our nether portal. So, poor little guy, stuck in hell. Let's take you back to the overworld and let you, like, go get some flowers and make some honey. Yeah. And then we have to be careful. This villager, or this traveling merchant, he's wanting to go up there as well, so we have to close that behind us. And I think if I go through here, there we go. And then I guess the leash went through with it. And what is it you need? You need baked potatoes and water bottles. And then did you have anything in? Oh, you actually have pale oak. Now that I know pale oak is kind of a rare thing, that's good to know. And pale hanging moss. I don't think I collected any pale hanging moss, so that is something we can get from you. Can I get some pale hanging moss, sir? No, I want this one. Yeah, I'll take that. That's cool. I have beetroot, I have tulips. It's kind of expensive for a bucket of pufferfish. I don't really need the pale oak logs because I got the saplings. And I don't, yeah, I'll hang on to that. I'll keep that in my goodie bag. Alright, well, we at least made a deal with you. Enjoy your time here because I can't get you to go back through. And you'd probably despawn anyway. I think you would despawn if I went through. Oh, there it is. I thought it went through the portal. Alright, let's go to our base. Yeah, I think I'll make this one an hour and a half and I'll do a little bit of mining just to kind of wrap things up. I do want to do some mining and I know I'm not doing another episode tonight. I've got some other shorts I need to work on from my other channel. Trying to keep my schedule on there. I think I need to put a button or something to make that open so that it's a little bit easier. It gives me time to get through. Alright, is that the bee that was in the portal with us? Are you traumatized? You gonna be okay? Alright, get some sunshine. That'll help you. Alright. Let's put this in a chest. We really have to put some storage somewhere because there's just no room in our chest anymore. Yeah, all of our chests are full. Let's see, I'll add that to these because somehow I'm always needing these. Yeah. We'll put that here. Do I have any sand? Did I have any sand? I don't have any sand. Let me go get one piece of sand and we'll go ahead and have our cactus. Well, actually I don't have to do that, do I? I can just put the cactus right there. Yeah, it's a good spot. We'll put the cactus there. We'll let that grow. We'll get a few more and then I'll start making a farm with that one. But that's our first cactus. And we got that from a potted plant when we saved a villager. It's pretty awesome. So all of the cactus we have the rest of the time in the game. Well, until we randomly pick up cactus in a desert. If we ever find a desert. I haven't found a desert yet. How weird is that? I mean, that's not a rare zone, right? I have filled 2 entire maps and have not seen a desert. Not even like a little bit of a desert. I'm not looking for like huge desert. Haven't seen any desert. Anyway. What was I doing? Alright, yeah, I was complaining about cactus and yeah, we're all set. I think we're good to go start filling in or start digging out an area so I can do storage. and in the process, hopefully we collect a lot of iron. I'm thinking my best option is to go down the stairs with debug on until we get to 0. And then dig back over toward the mine shaft. And then that way I can drop down and bubble Vader up instead of having to take the stairs. That might be a good option. And that's what I was saying too, is like you see how there's deep slate here if we go down to 0. But I think the iron, oh, there's actually skeleton sounds. Okay, so skeleton sounds this way? Okay, skeleton rattle is like not a directional thing, it's like it's right here. I tell you what, let's go up to, oh, perfect, y equals 8. That way we're digging kind of in the optimal iron zone. And with an iron pick, we're digging a lot quicker than if we hit deep slate. Okay. Let's not put a torch down. Now I don't hear any skeletons rattling anymore. Okay. Do we hear skeletons rattling here? No, this way. I'm kind of looking to see if there's any cave systems underneath the base. Oh, we'll take it. That's what we're looking for anyway. All right, so we'll put our fortune there. Actually, we'll put our fortune there. And let's go ahead and get that iron. Oh, nice. Lots of iron. So for 8 blocks, we got 27 iron. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Okay, and then we'll just do that. Oops, nope, not there. Okay, but I'm still looking for the skeletons. Okay, they're off to my left now. Where are they? I'm gonna turn around a second and go back and look. Okay. Okay, skeleton to my left, zombie to my right. It'd be nice if it gave you an up and down. Okay, skeleton to my left. Okay. Do we get sounds from here? I'm so confused. The directional sound from the audio descriptions is not helpful. Okay, it seems like most of it's to my left. Well, there's more iron, so we're meeting the goal of the digging anyway. If we find a cave system or something where all those noises are coming from, bonus. Main thing is I just wanted to try to get some iron. Oh, we got some lapis, okay. And we'll throw a torch down there so we know the lapis is there. Let's see, I did negative 885, negative 1182. Yeah, let's see if we can go ahead and connect this to the mine shaft. And then we'll go back and look. So we're going to negative 1182. And it's getting dark. Yeah, having the unbreaking really helps with this iron pickaxe. It's going to last a little while. Not a long time, but longer than it would without it. Oh, and we hit water. Oh, we hit Bubble Vader, I think. Yeah, we gotta be careful with that. Let's torch that up and see what we got. Okay, was our aim so good that we actually hit the Bubble Vader? It's not what I was aiming for. We probably want to work around and have an entrance into the mine shaft, not that. Okay, so let's put block. That'll dry this up, and then we can work our way back around to it. Okay, so that's mine shaft. Okay, so we could put one here, and then we could drop down. Trying to think of the easy way, because I typically just fall down the entire thing. So if I put a glass level here so that we can walk out on this as a platform, then I can no longer just drop down. Unless I put water on it, I could put water on it. That might be an option. That way I have a soft landing. But for now, we have made the connection. Let's dig back out the other way. We'll just dig straight back to the other area that we dug out from at the y=0. Yeah, we'll go like another 15 minutes tops. Yeah, I know. I'm getting better at making these shorter episodes, but you know, I'm playing a video game. It's hard to stop playing a video game. Breaking it up into episodes does help. Alright, I've got more ores. It's not the ores I'm looking for. Pretty sure that was copper. Okay, now where are the zombie and skeleton noises coming from? Shouldn't I be near them again? I'm expecting to... Well, okay, there's the skeleton rattles. To my right. No, it's to my left. How is it to my left? Okay, is there like one block in there? Or are they up above me or something? Alright. Where are the sounds coming from? Well, I'll do that. Okay, and that's my tunnel that I made earlier. I don't know. I'm confused where the noises are coming from, because I keep hearing them around here. Okay, if I'm here, are they... Yeah, they're on the right side. Okay. Yeah, that's the path I just tried to come up that way. Okay, did you just see something down there at the bottom of the stairs? Swore I just saw something move down there. Okay, let's get some sounds. I can go ahead and get some more iron. There we go, that's 43 iron, so making some progress with being able to make anvils. So what is it to make an anvil? It's, what, 4 blocks, and then 3 additional, so 39. Something like that. Go ahead and grab the gold. Yeah, it's a nice pile of gold. Oh, let's get all of it. See how much it is. 19. Not bad. Okay, that was a good skeleton sound there. Okay, this way? Alright, make some more sounds. Left or right? Okay, how is it left of me? There's nothing left of me. Where are the mob sounds from? Okay, wait for it. What direction is it? It's nowhere. Yeah, we're out of the range of it now. I mean, we're probably like 1 block away from it. It's probably like right there or something. It's got to be below us, right? Okay, so now it's left of us. Oh, there it is. There it is. We finally found it. And he got the first shot. Alright. We do have the shield on. There we go. Ha! Got it, that one. Okay. I heard zombies too, and I haven't seen zombies yet, so trying to be a little cautious. Okay. Oh, that's good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Yeah, this is nice for being under our base. Sweet. We got some glowberries. That's looking good for maybe there's something above us. We did find the Lush caves. When we were coming down the mine shaft, there were Lush caves, but all of what was there was some clay. So maybe it was just disconnected, like 2 different areas for the same biome. But this is nice having this under the base. Okay, yeah, this was worth playing for a few extra minutes to know this is under our base. Okay. That's so cool. I like the glowberries. Alright. And it looks like there's more up above that. Yeah, because I mean, we're seeing it from beneath. So we need to kind of go around and above it. I'm still hearing mobs, so that's got me a little nervous. Yeah, that's pretty. Alright, so we need to go up. Because we're at negative 21 now. Looks like if we go up here, around this level. No, not even that high. Okay. Why don't we just do it from here? Yeah, that's probably our best bet. We'll follow the bat. The bat knows the way. Ooh, that's a big open nothing right there. Ooh. Okay, this is under our base. Nice. I don't like the little zombie guy down there waiting for me to fall. But okay. Wow, yeah, we're gonna have an adventure under our base soon. This is pretty nice. Wow. Okay, so that's not our way into the Lush area. That's our way into the dangerous below. Tell you what, we're gonna make this a little safe somehow. Okay, that's gonna be this little platform thing here. I can take a look. And hopefully I don't rush right off the edges. Oh, or get shot off. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay. 862, 1132. I'm gonna die. Oh, I've got zombies behind me. Yep.
_KJ was slain by a zombie.
Wow. Okay. Oh, and I didn't sleep in my bed. I gotta go back through the nether to get to my stuff. Okay. You know what? We're at an hour and 25. We're safe in the nether. There's not a clock on our stuff. So I think we go back over to our, we'll go through the hub. We get back over to the nether outside of our island. And then next episode, we will start with a corpse run. Because we'll have to be quick to get down there, get our stuff. Okay, we'll pause here and think. Okay, we need to get down there, get our stuff before it despawns. I think I know how I got there. We can't get there from the mine shaft, so we'll have to go down the stairs. We'll find the path there. We are at the base, so we can gather supplies. We're gonna need weapons, torches. I think we can probably get by with a shield, some torches, and some blocks, just to keep it simple. And then when we get down there, we can grab all of our stuff and we're equipped. Because all of our stuff was there. Of course, all of our stuff was there. All of our enchanted items that we've made so far in the game are down there in that hole. So, yeah, we're going to have to be careful. But I think we can do it. Okay. Yeah, not the way I like ending an episode with, you know, cliffhanger of a corpse run. But, wow, I thought I was kind of safe up there, and then zombie shot me off with an arrow, and it was down here from there. I knew that there was a baby zombie that was going to get me. I can hold the shield up, but I can't clear things out. I'm sure there's something I could have done and survived that, but the fall damage and the arrow damage, that was a bit much to be able to recover quickly. Did we have anything at the village? You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the village. It's far enough away that the base wouldn't be loaded. We can gear up there, and then we'll start the next episode with going back through the nether. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll get back over here to the entrance to the overworld. And next episode, we'll go through, we'll get back to the starter village, we'll get geared up, go back through the nether portal to the island base, and we'll do our corpse run. I think we'll be good with that approach. And I will probably record the next episode before this one goes live, and I can get comments and feedback that, you know, I've really messed up and my plan will not work. Yeah, there's nothing here that's going to help us. We're going to have to go back over to the overworld. So, tell you what, we will stop right here, and that will be the obvious we need to go back through. So, yeah, let's do the little double pause there. So, Advancedly updates. I will switch back to Advancedly and get back to there here. All right. So this episode, we found an igloo very quickly, and we got the advancement for curing a villager, or zombie villager. We did enchant a pickaxe, and we know what we're going to do for the next ones. Actually, we enchanted 2 pickaxes because we got the iron pickaxe as well. So we did a diamond and an iron. And then we did iron, and we found a good bit of iron, and then we got a little bold and we're tracking down a skeleton. We found a lush biome, which I think is going to be awesome, and we found a deep ravine under our base and unfortunately fell to our death. And yeah, now we start the next episode. Episode 25 is going to be the corpse run, the prep, the corpse run, and exploring under the base. It looks like some really cool stuff down there for us to look at. I really want to look at the lush biome and see if we can maybe find an axolotl. That would be a huge bonus to have an axolotl right there at the base. But yeah, subscribe, come back for more. This is getting exciting. I'm going to be doing this until we get all the advancements. And now we are at 46 of 126, so we're making progress. All right, well, I'm going to end it there. Got to look over. Stop button's ready, and I will see you next time.